Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from December 13th through the 15th, 2024. This is for Cancer. Okay, that wanted to flip over. Victim mentality. Last shuffle coming out for Cancer. Let's see what's up. All right, all right, all right. We have playing it safe and we have back and forth. You're back and forth. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going to be victimized. I see somebody who's saying, I'm not trying to put myself in a position where I'm going to have to um, where you're gonna have someone's gonna have to spell it out that they're really not invested in me. I don't see you putting yourself out there, putting your neck out there, but dealing with people or going straight towards people or being in someone's face. This is a vibe of saying that I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Um, you may be avoiding being like overbearing and in people's faces. Like this is a strange energy to me because it shows that you are very not sensitive, right? Not at all. But if you're going to be in anything, you want to be in it all the way, right? If you're going to be in a relationship, you're going to be in that relationship all the way, no matter what the relationship is. It could be, if it's a relationship, I'm just throwing that out there because I keep seeing a magenta heart. So that's saying to me that love is a big deal and love is unconditional for you. And when you do it, it's all the way. So I'm seeing someone who's going, look, if I'm going to invest in anything, if I'm going to put my all into something, then it needs to be, I don't need to be questioning anything. It needs to be fulfilling. It needs to be fully content. Both of us need to be in a good place. I don't want to be, or even if it's like a goal, you're not putting your energy into it if you know that you can't really be fully invested, but right, because it's iffy, it's not really a it's not a commitment, it's not, there's something about it that's not solid. So I see the Ace of Swords, right? Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles with the victim mentality. This is a thought process of understanding that in general. Like I'm not going to be putting myself in a situation where I feel like I have to prepare myself for the worst. I'm not. I'm not going to victimize myself, not with these intentions of playing it safe and back and forth. You're going to deliberate and pay attention. I see you being very observant and watching something, because why would I overwhelm myself? Why would I take on extra when it's not solid? Why would I do that? That's a Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Star. I'm not putting myself in a position where I'm going to be disappointed. I'm not going to regret putting myself in that. I'm not going to regret carrying extra burdens for what? So somebody can quit on me, or for me to be disappointed, or for something to end abruptly, what, right in the middle of me carrying all this stuff. No, I'm not doing that. This is the vibe of saying, like, say there's a party and everyone's like, oh, Cancer, you got to be the caterer, you got to cook, but they're not sure if they're going to have the party or not, but they want the food ready. You're not going to cook that food. Like, you're like, I'll be a fool to sit in the kitchen all day doing all of this only for y'all to be like, I'm not going to do it. Nope. Ain't no way, no how, not doing it. I see somebody saying back and forth with the Ten of Swords and the King of Cups, um, cutting your feelings off. You're back and forth about saying, I can care. No, I can't care less. I can't care any less for a situation that isn't solid. I'm not. This is good for you because it seems like maybe before you have overextended yourself for situations that were less solid, and now you've become a better version of yourself. I think you let go of thinking very much about situations that you should avoid. So maybe before you would be overwhelmed with things you should avoid, overwhelmed with thinking about how someone is not really showing you the dedication that they should, or show, like there's something about them not showing up for you and you would be overwhelmed with it. And you've let go of that. I think it looks like that. Like you don't need them to let you know you're a good person or you're a better person. You don't need them. And there's something about you feeling abundant and understanding that this is not abundance. Courage is the world, and Page of Pentacles. This is, I said what I said. I will do what I said I was going to do, but this needs to be like, you need to have solid something. There needs to be a conclusion or an answer, a definitive yes or no. And you're brave. This is a brave energy of being like, look, I just need clarity about it first before I commit. And your energy is in that space of saying, I need to hear certain key phrases first before I will commit to something. And the great achievement with the King of Swords and the Six of Wands, well, then this looks like you standing your ground. You're standing up for yourself, and you're standing up for something. Like, you're not putting up with something that is confusing. If you don't know, I don't know. How about that? I think that's the greatest achievement of all, is that a lot of you now are saying, I'm looking at myself and realizing that I am better than I was yesterday, number one. And number two, I know that how I feel about myself is up to me. And I am an abundant individual. I'm successful. Okay. And that's what I want. And that's where I'm at. All that I want is achievable. Everything I'm desiring in my life is achievable. No longer are you going to be feeling like you're always going to be let down, and you always have to prepare that you're not going to get what you want, and you always have to prepare that things will not align for you, and that you always have to kind of be on edge and sad about something, or you may feel disappointed quite a bit by people. And there's spirits showing that the moment that you kind of let go of feeling like you've got to put up with certain things, the more that the right people, the right circumstances, or the right resources are being brought into your life, right? You will be coming into contact with people who aren't like this. But first off, there's a vibe of I'm seeing a Cancer who's saying, I'm not going to be sitting here, and not getting clarity, but putting my all into something, right? Fighting to have something with people that don't even know what the heck they want in the first place, or what they're doing. No longer am I going to be hopeful about something that's hopeless. I'm seeing you playing it very safe. If you don't get the solid cues that something is going to happen, then you're not investing any more energy or time into it. You're standing up for that, and standing your ground. There's certain parameters, spirits like, if you hear these words, and that's going to happen. If not, don't start cooking. Don't start doing anything, right? And so that's that over the weekend. It seems like this is going to be, it's like not necessarily a test, but spirit, you might be challenged, and you may realize that you rise to the challenge, and you're better than you were before when dealing with certain things like this. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, sorry, Capricorn. Aquarius, Capricorn, main signs. We also have Gemini, Libra, um, Taurus, and Virgo, and another Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. I don't see any fire here, so you could primarily be dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If not, I'm seeing you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. We're dealing with one. We have Virgo, Libra cusp, Libra, Scorpio cusp, Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, or an Aquarius, Pisces cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs, or Taurus, Gemini, right? Those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.